Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the fourth round of our fourth and final seasonal qualifiers here at the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Back in the booth.
What are Jeffrey and Destin doing? Why are they counting cards? Okay,
They're just making sure that
they have actually 60 cards in the deck. This is not table 4, but we will not talk about that. Jeffrey Chan.
Grey Games 2017 Invitational Champion.
Yes.
Jeffrey Chan.
Thank you. Versus Destin Lam.
I don't think he has a title.
Chop, creak, creak, creak.
I just say that's like the
the
hay
crickets,
rolling across the
Destin here, no stranger to magic and high level magic play for that. We see him often on Wednesday nights.
Is he playing Boggles?
That's the question.
There we
right?
go.
Yeah.
Is he just looking to roll people?
I think he is. I'm actually not quite sure what Jeffrey is playing.
He's playing what we saw a couple of weeks ago on stream. So he's playing his like awfully fair Bant Nightfall deck.
Oh no, I think that's just there's no more fall. There's no more Nightfall part. It's just like Bant
It's
Night.
just Night. Yeah. Night of the Reliquary.
It's a silent fall.
It's painfully fair. It's so fair.
So fair it hurts.
Oh, I don't have it. And it looks like
It's a Bant Company deck.
Yeah, it looks like Dasson is playing Boggles.
Boggles, yeah. That's completely fair.
He's like, I got
It's
two.
fair because like you turn your creature sideways and you beat, right?
Well, they don't turn sideways because they have Vigilance from Daybreak Coronet.
Oh god.
So you just push them forward slightly.
You push the entire stack of cards, right? Just like shift.
Dasson has 2 to 2.5 lands in his hand, and he's like, I'm pretty happy. Got 1 creature, some 4 enchantments. I feel really good about myself.
I'm like, this game looks like gravy.
I see.
I think did Destin win the die roll?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
No? Okay, so
Yes, he
Destin
did.
won the die roll.
Ah,
Yep.
the Reflector Mage in Jeffrey Chan's hand looking bad.
Awful.
Looking like a bad time.
He's hoping that Destin runs out
Core Spirit Dancer. And then starts putting stuff on it. And he's just like,
Please.
the way Daston just threw that down with such a plum. He's like, right, I got this. Straight there.
He knows Jeffrey. Come on. It's like Jeffrey is like, yeah, I know you got it, right? You kept a hand of 7. I know what deck you're playing. I've been walking around today. Actually, maybe it wouldn't be that case, right? That like Destin is always the first one to get up from the table. And it's
So you
like,
think-
okay, so you must be playing Boggles.
Yeah.
You must be playing Boggles. And no fear of having to run out a second creature. You don't have to. Hyena Umbra.
It's just a cheeky little 2/2.
Yep.
Not.
Okay, he does run out of
second, he
Boggles,
want-
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine, I think.
Just so like hexproof. I was saying in the break.
Hexproof,
People
yeah?
haven't learned that Vimare.
Yeah,
is
Vimare
standard.
good,
I'll just
right?
put stuff on Vimare. How are you gonna get rid of it?
Vimare, really good.
Yeah, all these
not Vimare specifically, but
Hexproof is good.
ability, yeah.
I've been playing Pauper, standard Pauper on
Oh,
MTG
man,
Arena.
dude.
Do you know what so my undefeated deck list? Cold Water Snapper,
And
Arcane Flight.
Arcane Flight, yeah.
People just like
Yeah.
look at it and go, oh.
I
And then I
can't
had
do it.
the tech 1 Mark of the Vampire,
Uh-huh.
+2/+2 and lifelink.
Oh,
So you put down
yeah.
your Cold Water Snapper and be like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
you are
going to
not-
attack. What can you do? You can't do anything.
Why is there Popper on Arena?
I
That's
don't know.
so-
Holiday special.
That's a dumb format.
Standard Pauper, not great.
Alright, so Spellqueller here
Oh.
going to eat up the
Take a Gris
Gris Boon,
Boon.
but Gris Boon here going to
Get past the
Spellqueller get Path to Exile.
Basic planes.
And I think Jeffrey here set up to collect a company anytime soon.
I
But
mean, he needs to.
Yeah.
He has to collect his company, and I don't even really know what he's looking for with his collector's company at this point.
Wow, that's painful. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. He's down to 12 already. That's not good. That's not good for
As-
for a deck that plays like one spell a turn.
As the commentator, you have to do the counting the damage on the boggles, like how much is when they get the ethereal armors. That's when you're just like, hang on a
It's like
second, like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
carry the
7, 8.
2. How many? How many? Okay, no. I don't see
That's
what
nice.
Jeffrey has that he can use to get out of this flying totem armor protected Glakeover Scout,
Terminus.
which he is not playing.
No.
It is,
So no, he's not getting out.
it is
of
going
this.
to be a struggle.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does against it, other than block and hope to race quicker. But even then, his racing game is not great.
Okay, so if there wasn't this Griff's boon, right? Things like Kitchen Finks.
Yeah.
Kitchen Finks would be great.
Oh
like, in
yeah,
this-
if there wasn't if there wasn't a Grispoon, I mean, a Knight of the Reliquary is going to be a 5/5.
Mhm.
So you just play a Knight of the Reliquary and then just block.
All right, so Ewit takes back a land and then passes the turn.
So much fair value. Just
Yeah,
He's
just
but-
like,
but-
yeah, I took back a land, man. Come on.
but
So good."
inconsequential against a Griffspooned or a Slippery Bogle.
Yeah, but he's just got to block, right? Jeffrey just has to keep blocking. Block, 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 block until something happens. But Gris Boone,
Can come back from the graveyard.
mhm,
If you pay 2 and a, or 3 and a white, I can't remember, 2 and a white, 3 and a white.
3 and a white.
3 and a white, yeah, get it back.
And instant speed too.
Yeah, so you
Right?
get it back end of turn
Yeah.
and then put it on another creature and start again.
Mhm.
You could have a flying unblockable.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Flying first strike,
Yeah.
unblockable,
Yeah.
can die once. You know. Sure, why not? That seems fair. Seems fair.
But Destin, another land, is just going to sacrifice Horizon Canopy immediately. Doesn't have.
The key cards, yeah.
Yeah, he's missing the enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, an ethereal armor here is pretty big game.
Yeah, that adds immediately 3 power.
But the Slippery Bogle is not attacking anymore.
Yeah, no.
And the
But that last, I mean, like it was never meant to attack.
no.
You know, he's casting it out just. I was not for shits and giggles, but you know, if Jeffrey happened to play Liliana,
Yeah.
that is
So
very problematic.
yeah, I think Dustin's just thinking. I don't think he's
He's just swing.
got an enchantment. I mean, I swing with a Gladecover Scout, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna put another enchantment on that.
Okay, another.
Alright, so second Gris Boon.
Interesting. He doesn't diversify the Griff Spoons.
He just has to. He looks Jeffrey in the eyes like you got answer for this. you know.
Well,
He
yeah.
should. I think he should have put
Put it
the
on the-
other Gris Boon on
the Slippery Bogle.
Slippery Bogle,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I think diversify the threat. Because you're going to play the second. So presumably he kept it back as a blocker, but you're going to block with the Gladecover Scout that you put out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And now Jeffrey has 2 flying blockers.
Still not enough.
I tell you, it would be a great draw off the top. Daybreak Coronet. That would be.
That'll be the best draw.
That would be. That would be. A
That
draw.
that'd be like.
That would be a draw, wouldn't it?
that
That'd be a
would
draw.
be a draw. Just any type of draw.
I'm going to see a Gavney Township, and this really starts messing stuff up.
Yeah. The Gavney Township, I think, was in Jeffrey's hand since the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh no, bad land.
Yeah. I'm going to see an attack. And Jeffrey down to 3. Didn't choose to block with the Birds of Paradise. But does he have a 4-8?
I think okay. So
So
right
he's-
now,
So if he Gavney Townships, that's 14 points of damage on the table. And Daston can block the Voice of Resurgent, which is 10.
10.
Because
Oh,
you
then
have
he
14
takes
and then
yeah,
10.
right, minus
Yeah.
minus the 4.
But that
But that just means like Jeffrey's dead on the backswing because he
Yeah.
will invest all the mana and
Yeah,
then
so I don't
he will be
think
tapping all
he-
the creatures. Destin here, I think, can take quite a bit of damage right now. He will take. If he takes this attack, that's 8 points of damage that he'll be taking.
And I think I think you have to block I think you have to block, presumably.
He
Because-
can take so he can take 8, right? Go down to 5. Well, okay, it doesn't matter whether or not he does block. right? It matters what the next draw is, and if he. Because right now they're going to become 4/4s. Next turn they're going to become 5/5s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter because if he blocks now, he won't be able to block next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So he. Oh, okay. So he
Remorseful
just goes down to
Cleric,
3. Remorseful Cleric, not exactly the best draw.
It's another flyer though,
It is another flyer.
and it looks like the play might be block, tap Birds of Paradise, put counters on things, and just try and take off the Hyena Umbra. Yeah, there you go. Then we're gonna see a block on this. Oh, this is a close one. This is closer than it has any right to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's got first strike.
has got first strike. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Daston just says go. Path to Exile, big draw from Daston here, if that was what he drew. Noble Hierarch doesn't do much.
That's the. All right.
Daston shifting the mana around a bit. Says, have you got me?
So yeah, just a big question mark, right? What's in Destin's hand? Yep. After nothing.
No,
It's a
Daston,
land.
no.
I think
And
it's a land.
Daston, he's looking for a Path to Exile.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 from the top. Wow.
Okay.
Jeffrey mulligans to 6 and then takes that game.
Yeah. So I
Incredible.
wow.
So that is that was a Daston got a little bit unlucky with the enchantments that he drew.
Yeah, it was very subpar, right? It was very mediocre enchantments. Although he had quite a lot of flyers. Oh, Drumcom is
It's coming
nice.
straight in. It's coming
Yep.
straight in.
Gaddock only kills the collector company.
Yeah.
Which maybe Destin might be a little bit worried about, but I don't think that's too big a worry. I thought.
Jeffrey looking at engineered explosives there.
Oh, that's a great card to have.
Don't have deck lists. The deck lists have disappeared.
Yes, deck lists have disappeared because they are doing deck checks right now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So very important to do deck checks. We are like round 4, and deck checks are very important. For today is the comparative REL. So any mishaps, mistakes, you raise your hand, tell the judge, hey, my opponent, didn't do what I thought my opponent would do, and then complain. Complain. Please submit a suggestion or put your complaints in the suggestion box.
In the box.
At the counter. Yeah, Dromoka's command also on Jeffrey's side of the table. That's actually interesting. I want to bring up Dromoka's command. This is not a card that we've seen in a long time.
Has the text destroy target enchantment?
Yeah,
Sacrifice
that
an
one's
enchantment, not destroy target. Sacrifice an enchantment.
good. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. That's not exactly great against Destin. Target player put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and then target creature you control gets fights target creature you don't control. I like that Destin's bringing in. I don't like that Jeffrey's bringing in because Destin has like 1 million, or theoretically he's got 1,000,001
Enchantments, right? You
enchantments
just get
to
rid of a
sacrifice.
Griff Spoon and then get it back
It's like,
later. Yeah, I don't love it. I don't love it from Jeffrey. What I do like is what he engineered explosives, so he was looking at, and negates as well.
Oh,
Just that crucial negate, just catch like a Daybreak Coronet or something.
That's all you need to catch, right? That's the one spell.
yeah.
So yeah, Dromoka's command not the best from Jeffrey's side of the table. I hope he doesn't bring it in. I don't know what he intends to fight though. Maybe he makes the token, that Voice of Resurgence token.
Yeah.
Just make it like huge. But
Yeah.
Destin's creatures have hexproof, so can't really fight that.
That's the thing. It definitely looks like an enchantment play rather than a fighting play.
Yeah.
The only thing you want to get is the core Spirit Dancer. That's the only real thing.
Yeah. That's about it. Alfian, what are you doing? All right. Let's talk about let's yeah. They're about done. I'll talk about the championship points, how they're turning up. We're seeing some no the usual players at the higher tables. Fu Pichun just won his last round.
Just rolling people with the amulets.
Yeah, and he was playing against Leuven. And Leuven, is quite new to the game, still picking up. And when you are faced with this deck,
that deck.
specifically that deck, it's like, ah, oh, so that's why. Oh, and then yeah, it's a little bit too late. You've got to be watching, all the games of Magic, which you can watch on youtube.com/GreatOgaGames, to understand how that works.
Yeah, and then obviously Jeffrey, Jeffrey's a 3-0 at the moment
Yeah.
with one bye. He had a bye, so he's 3-0.
That's nice.
Um,
One buy is awesome. Yeah.
yeah,
And he's facing us against Destin. It's just that. Oh, Jeffrey had a buy.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Jeffrey got a little bit lucky that last game. The fact that Destin drew quite poorly.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey needs to capitalize on that. Oh, turn one, Bogles.
Here we go.
Can Destin follow that up?
So Jeffrey has an engineered explosives in hand.
Oh, that's good. That's actually solid.
So you see Birds of Paradise. The engineered explosives on 1 seems like it might be alright. Oh, that's a lot of Core Spirit Dancer in hand though. So engineered explosives on 2 might seem a little bit better.
Better, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be able to crack it next turn.
No, he's not, but something to think about.
Mm.
Because 1 is the number. It depends what auras they bring to the table. If they're Rancors, Grispoons, etc., 1 is the number.
Gosh.
If they're Daybreak Coronetting you, 2 is the number.
Yeah. But Destin, clearly gonna follow this up with some type of aura, maybe some type of umbra. Sorry.
Yeah, just start going wild.
And then we've got like the giant Core Spirit Dancer.
Yeah, it just swings in.
Experimental
Yeah.
on
Like
Core
a
Spirit Dancer.
1921 or something. So here we go. Got to do his power and toughness.
Boom,
+2/+2 for all of them as well.
Please start with a Rancor, then it's easier
Oh
to.
yeah, I like that. I like that. Then it's just a 5/5, right?
Yeah. It's just
No.
XX. Yeah, then it becomes an XX +2/+0 because it's a 0/2 to start off with.
So 3.
With the Rancor, then it
2,
becomes
2,
a 4/4.
A 4/4, yeah,
Yeah.
4/4, not 5/5.
And then things have become very easy.
Yeah, then it gets better.
Mathematics.
See Voice of Resurgence.
And Noble Hierarch. No. Okay, so he chooses not to run out the explosive just yet. I think he's just waiting for Destin to pull some form of trigger here. Oh.
Yeah, this is the Daybreak Coronet in hand.
But
for
no,
Daston.
no other
Enchantment.
enchantment to follow up.
So powerful, yet so
Useless.
fragile. So fragile. No, it's we're gonna see a. Oh, that's a.
Open the armories. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
So searching your library for an equip or
Or equipment or aura card, yeah. Brendan Jamie Lim says nice plug. Thank you. Must have been the YouTube plug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Got to shill
sweet,
at least
yeah,
once around.
that sweet whisper.
I haven't shilled enough today. They'll come in the later. You're
They'll
gonna
come,
get
yeah,
drop, you're gonna
you
get
just
drop
like-
and you won't even realize.
It's like tsunami of
It's just non-stop Greg Games reference.
Okay, I think now's the time you drop the engineer explosives.
I think so. With Daston choked on mana, he's only going to be able. So he'll be able to, if he draws a land next turn, he'll be able to play out Ethereal Armor, then a Daybreak Coronet.
Mm. No, he can't play that. I mean, like he has to play around the.
This looks like a TARDIS tracker.
Oh,
And a land.
this doesn't
Investigate.
seem right. This doesn't seem right.
Trying to get max value. I wonder if Jeffrey just wants
Hey!
Daston to drop his hand and then just using engineered explosives like a total cleanup.
Oh yeah.
Like make him commit to the board and then be like, right, in one turn I'm going to engineer the explosives
And then destroy all
destroy it,
your
because
stuff.
he has 5 mana to do that now with the Birds of Paradise and the Noble Hierarch.
Unfortunately, it is a Birds of Paradise and it is a Noble Hierarch. That's the problem, right? Like he blows up part of his board. He blows up more of Destin's board though.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter at that point, right?
Yeah.
If he can kill, but if he's on 2, for example, he has enough mana. He can go 2 Sunburst and then 3. So he's
Alright.
Ethereal Armor. Okay, big.
Draw a card.
Draw a card. Looking for land. Ranker's a good draw.
Rancor is
Rancor is a
great.
redraw.
Yep. Rancor. Draw another card.
Trigger. Looking for land. No, Temple Garden.
Finds the land. Okay, that's not bad.
So can't play Daybreak Coronet this turn, but it takes 2.
Another Slippery Bogle.
Slippery
Okay.
Bogle. Okay, Slippery Bogle is a... Here we go. Let's do the maths. 5, 3. I wonder if Jeffrey's going to I just want to trade with my tireless tracker.
No, but it's 5-3 first strike.
Oh, sorry, yeah,
no
first
way,
strike,
no
yeah.
way he's trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 5, no problem.
So let's
And
see-
step. Cracks an Emerald Clue.
Yeah.
Callback to Power 9 podcast days.
Draws a card.
I found a whole box of
what?
like Emerald Clues.
And you didn't
If
think
anybody
to bring
wants,
them
yeah.
for the rest of the cast.
I don't know.
You didn't think James.
Do you want some?
Sure.
Okay, I'll
Sign
bring
one.
some.
Sign one.
A signed one, okay.
Yeah,
but it's all
sign
black
one.
and white. Like if I
Nice.
sign
Sign it
it.
in gold.
On the back side of it is black.
Oh,
like
really?
it has Power 9
Sign it-
podcast
sign
in
it
like black.
silver. I don't know.
Alright, okay. I need to find a silver pen.
Ugh.
Which means that you
Can't
tomorrow
take you
you
anywhere.
gotta
Can't take you anywhere. Can
I know.
Can't take you anywhere. Obviously, it's a stationery shop. That's where we're going to.
Daddy's gonna buy you
Yeah.
Uncle James is gonna buy you a
Your
silver
first
pen.
glitter gold pen.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like we're in. I think Jeffrey's thinking about the engineered explosives.
Come on, engineer explosives on 1. I think you know what to do. Doesn't get rid of the
Of course, Spirit
Core Spirit Dancers, unfortunately. And those are going to be very powerful.
Just the
for the rest
redraws,
of
right?
this
Just
game,
the
yeah.
redraws.
You know, he doesn't know. Jeffrey doesn't know that Destin here has another Core Spirit Dancer, unfortunately.
Yeah,
All right,
just
let's see some
investigate.
more. Yeah, get some more information. Spell Queller is a great draw. Unfortunately, we won't be able to be casting it this turn.
Yeah, he can. He's got 3 mana.
Possibly can.
I think he just sends the tireless tracker in here. It's not blocking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And thinking about playing a breeding pool
Destin might actually block. Like
with
he
what?
is
With
at
the
a-
Bogle.
With the Bogle, yeah.
Okay, yeah. See a breeding pool untapped.
Oh wow. Okay.
So the tireless tracker is a 2-turn. No, it would have been if it attacked alone, but it's not. Yeah, we're going to see a block take 2, go to 10.
Okay. So I think this is where engineer explosives comes in. Okay.
Says
And
go.
then passes turn. All right.
So Jeffrey has the option to both crack the engineer explosives or spell queller, depending on what he fancies.
Yeah.
Which is why the breeding pool came into play
Untapped. Yeah. Nice play there.
That's not bad. And he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the Noble Hierarch and the Birds of Paradise.
Yeah.
anymore.
Not anymore. He's
it's-
got 4 mana, right? This is where you want to be.
Yeah. And yeah, Dastin just having a think about how he wants to play this out.
So I think you swing in, right? Like there is an engineer explosives on the board. You swing in, see what happens, which probably will be Jeffrey blowing up the.
Well, if he
Engineer explosives.
attacks you, and you know that it's going to be, that's just 5 damage. Does not take
It's like,
it. Just
yeah,
does not take
whatever.
it. Yeah, he
I'll
just,
take
just
5.
says take it, so I don't really care. And then I'll wait for you to make another play, and then we'll see if I want to spell queller it. You know, if the play was play something on it to spell queller, so we can see a Glade Cove Sky. I don't think Jeffrey cares about that. I think he cares about this a bit more. Yeah, there's the
Yep,
Spell
okay,
Queller.
so Spell Queller's going to eat up.
And that's going to take... You know, I don't think Dastin has a... Yeah, he doesn't have a 1-mana enchantment. So it looks like Dastin's on blocking duty again with the... With the
Glade
Scout.
Yeah. But he's going to be taking 4 this time.
Yeah.
Would you have tried to hit the Glade cover? Would you have tried to go for the Daybreak Coronet, force Jeffrey to blow up the world?
So you get your Rancor back,
Mm.
and then you can use it on your Core Spirit Dancer
Yeah.
to start the chain again. So maybe. I definitely want to be putting him in a position to make a decision on it. before
Yeah,
I
you
go to
basically
attack.
like force
Yeah,
him
force
to
it.
fire off, right?
Because it's one or the other. You either get to counter it, or he either gets to blow up everything with engineered explosives. And if he does that, he has to also blow up his own stuff. And then you have a Rancor, Core Spirit Dancer, play something, draw a card, play a second, take over Scout, have a blocker.
And you get and have a blocker as well, yeah. And
I
the blocker's big, like the blocker's like 4/4, you know.
And Dastin's really been slow rolling the
Daybreak
the Daybreak
Coronet.
Coronet, but I think he's going to have to, because I think what you want to do was play the Core Spirit Dancer, block with a Gladecover Scout, then next turn Daybreak Coronet, draw 2 cards, and then just be like, well, right, here we go. We're off. We're done. But he's not going to be able to do that anymore, and he's going to take 4 down to 6.
Okay.
I think Jeffrey can just. There's no. You can see a Knight of the Reliquary. Okay.
This would be the best draw, right? Mental.
Yeah. Just punch through.
Yeah. Mental on the Core Spirit Dancer, and then what's that? The Daybreak Coronet, and then game will be over. Daybreak Coronet, which he has in hand already, so all he needs is.
Yeah.
And then hopefully Jeffrey doesn't have another Spell Queller.
Yeah, I think you're playing. I don't think you're playing around a Spell Queller anymore. I think you're playing around the engineered explosives.
Yeah. He brought in a Rest in Peace, which is kind of interesting.
Who, Dastin?
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah, he knows that Jeffrey's on the landfall, the Knight of the Reliquary deck, and knows that'll just turn the Knight into a 2/2. Doesn't look good when you draw it now, though.
No.
Although it does count for your Ethereal Armor, because it is an enchantment.
Oh, yeah. I thought Ethereal Armor only looks for... Oh,
No,
it's enchantments.
So that's why the Boggles decks are playing the ley line of Sanctity as well, because that
adds
that's
to
on +1,
Ethereal Armor, yeah. So it's a 5/5 right now. The Knight of the Reliquary.
Yeah. Yeah, that's in a really tricky situation here. I'm just wondering if the play is to Daybreak. It's going to attack.
So it's a 5.
Okay, he's going to
Zero
see.
first try. Okay, so
explosives.
blow up everything.
So now we're going to see a Rancor back to hand, then maybe a Rancor and a Daybreak Coronet on the Core Spirit Dancer. So Rancor, draw a card.
Yeah.
If you have a land, that's brilliant. Play the land. Then play Daybreak Coronet, draw a card. Then play
Rancor.
Rest in Peace. So draw a card. Gaddock Teague is
Gaddock
draw.
Teague is okay.
Don't know if I love that, though. That's the problem. I don't know if I care about Collected Company
Okay.
anymore. I don't think I can care about Collected Company.
I'm very sure Jeffrey took out the
Collected companies.
not the collector companies, but the 2/3 reflector mages.
Yeah, I don't think I care about those things anymore.
Yep.
What I think I do care about is having I can't block the Spell Queller, but I can have a lifelink blocker on the ground
Yes.
and Slippery Rogue. So Jeffrey can't just attack with the Spell Queller. That's only 2 points of damage. He has to attack. He would have had to attack nothing else with the Tidus Tracker and the Voice of, and the Knight of the Reliquary as well.
Yeah.
But now,
He can only attack with the spell queller.
yeah. So the spell quarter is an 8/8, right? No. It's more than that. It's just. The
Core Spirit
maths.
Dancer. Okay, so with the Rancor, it's a 4/4.
It's a 9/9.
Plus, yeah, that's a
9/9,
9/9 lifelink, first strike,
Vigilance.
vigilance. Oh, such a gross
And
card.
that's the problem. So he says that, well, now I can't, now I can just block. So the spell queller is what's going to have to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's also, he dies to a Path to Exile, right?
Oh yeah. So that's what he needs right now.
So we're going to see Jeffrey.
Draw. Okay, so he drew
Oh, he drew it!
Path to
Oh,
Exile.
he drew it! Oh,
Wow.
that's ridiculous. Ah!
That
Such skill.
that is why you.
Such skill.
That is why Jeffrey Chan, 2017
Great Games
Guild
Invitational
Games
champion.
Invitational champion.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay, technically what he could have done was also. Oh no, he couldn't. He couldn't. Okay.
There's no attacking because
Yeah.
is too much. You have to tap the spell.
Yeah,
the
that's
spell
like
queller,
9 points.
and then you can't even block because your creature dies.
And
they
then
gain 9
trample,
life,
yeah,
and then it's got
it's-
vigilance, so it
and
can
it's
block
got
again.
trample,
So
yeah.
that was literally the one-timer draw.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is why in 27. You see, when I watch Jeffrey play Modo, right, he calls the cards. He's like, okay, so I need to draw
Whitelist.
Island. I need to draw like some random card like
Whitelist.
the thing, and then and then we're good, right? And then he draws it, and then we're
Some
good.
people are lucky. Some people are just.
Some people know the stats, right? You know, he could have done a lot of other things.
Well, I mean, that's a
felt.
25%er with 4 Path to Exiles.
Yeah.
Like, you
It's
know.
just like, what? All right, congrats to Jeffrey. He is moving on to the 4-0 table, which means that
Double draw.
yeah, just double draw and he's top 8 again.
He doesn't even need to win this tournament.
I know he's already locked in,
I don't
but
know,
if he wins the tournament, he's gonna
It's just dream crushing.
yeah, it's just yay. And it's a free day, so like everybody here is playing a free tournament. This is an invite only tournament.
It is.
Which you have to gain qualification points throughout the entire season.
We did not get the invite.
We did not get the invite. Yeah, I have been a bad boy and not been playing.
I've played so little Magic, I don't even register on the system for the
It's
invite.
like
Like,
zero.
I didn't even.
You have nothing.
even-
Nothing. All right, we are going for a break. We'll be back in about 20 minutes time. Unbelievable game there.
Magic.
Remember, join us on the stream, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames on a Wednesday night, 8 p.m. at Singapore time. And watch all the replays on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames and catch us on our social media feeds, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at GreyOgreGames. And join us on the web, GreyOgreGames.com. That's a lot of Grey Ogre. I say a lot of Grey Ogre games at the end. That's all my plugging. All right, we'll see you in about 20 minutes time. See you guys.